It is 2024, New Year's Day. You know, it's a chance for fresh starts, resolutions like wearing more velour, and also a chance to take stock of what we did and who we met last year. So that's what we're going to do here tonight, starting with some of our neighbors who often feel unseen. People like Mary Jane, who let our Mark Salinger follow along for a major transition in her life as she left the streets of Denver for a spot in one of the city's new hotel shelters.
We've seen this story before. The crime tape goes up, the cops arrive, and the people living here are told to move.
Well, I've been in Denver for about 10 years, but on the streets for about almost four.
This is Mary Jane, or at least that's what she goes by around here. She's lived in the camp on the corner of 8th and Logan for several weeks now.
It's irritating when people just throw trash on the ground like this. There's no need for it.
We met her, trying to keep the alley clean.
I wouldn't like this in my backyard either.
She hates living like this, but after a house fire left her homeless and battling addiction, she hasn't been able to find a way out.
You know, every morning I wake up and I'm just like, God, like it's like reality hits. And it's just hard. I have no one out here. I have no family.
Life out here comes with uncertainty.
Where am I going to go to the restroom? Like, where am I going to shower? Where am I going to wash my clothes? It's just, those things come first, and then everything else gets put on the back burner. Where am I going to eat? You know, like, what am I going to eat?
Questions swirl around her mind every day. Like, what will the cops do? What happens when the city sweeps the camp? She knows what the sweeps have looked like before.
They'll be here at 5 a.m. and they're yelling, and it's, you know, let's go, get off the property, or we're going to start arresting people.
Today, though, looks different. Something Mary Jane has never seen out here.
I feel like I can breathe right now. So, it's really cool. What they're doing is really cool, how they came out, and it's kind of like in your face, you know? It's like, let's go.
Buses arrived today to take people to a hotel converted into a shelter. Under Mayor Mike Johnston, Denver will now provide housing to everyone living in camps that are swept.
This is the first time in 4 years that I've ever been approached with this opportunity.
Opportunity. It's something Mary Jane hasn't seen a whole lot of recently.
I can like take a shower and then go to like a job interview or go to the doctor's, you know, so that's just like those little things that I don't know, I guess I really used to take for granted, and now I can finally I just feel human again.
Tomorrow, her tent and all those around it will be swept away by the city. The difference this time, though, is that tonight she'll sleep under a roof.
I've never been treated so much like an equal before in a sweep than this right here, so that's really cool.
In 2023, Colorado also welcomed thousands of newcomers from Central and South America. Many of them just traveling through, but thousands of them are staying, working to make a life for themselves in Colorado. Angeline McCall introduced us to Edith, who's supporting her family through a traditional recipe.
Es bravo porque tienen que llegar a buscar su trabajo y a veces les sale y a veces no les sale.
In a crowd of men competing for jobs,
Mi esposo está trabajando hoy.
one woman is on her own, working.
No conseguí, entonces ya eran 15 días y no estaba haciendo nada, entonces yo me puse a pensar, voy a vender comida. Tengo carne, pollo, picada y cochino.
Edith came from Venezuela, bringing her own recipe of a traditional arepa.
Porque aquí están los mismos de nosotros, los venezolanos, y comen arepa. A ellos les gusta la arepa.
4 months ago, she arrived in Denver, hoping for work in a restaurant, store, or office.
En la mañana, temprano, eso es rapidito.
So many people here, all looking for so little work.
Pollo y carne, lo que me queda.
And for Edith, this is a start.
Más seguro todo, porque sé que agarro el dinero de una vez y no tengo que estar esperando que me paguen.
We met her 2 different mornings.
¿Qué hay, mana? ¿Qué hay?
Selling one arepa and a cafecito for $5.
Porque empecé yo a ver y sí, yo dije, sí puedo trabajar aquí vendiendo mis arepas. Y donde yo vivo, pues es un poquito pequeño, pero sí me presto para hacer mi trabajo. Pues.
Money she needs for rent.
No alcanza a pagar con esto. Mi esposo y mi hija. Pagamos.
Each day, she can plan on making at least $80.
Bueno, se siente uno como mal, porque no todo el día ahí sin hacer nada y se van para la casa con los brazos cruzados. Entonces se ve feo eso. Es mal así, todo el día ahí parado.
Something small now, she hopes to build into a business.
Es más, déjenlo todo, que Dios los bendiga.
Porque es mi manera de gustar de yo trabajar así. para no trabajar a los demás, pues. Prefiero trabajar por mi cuenta.
Few who come here know beforehand if they'll find a job. By the time Edith arrives, she's already working.
2023 was the year that we welcomed Mark Salinger to Next as a reporter. His first time on the anchor desk must have been a cool moment for his family, especially when he took a moment to celebrate his mother's recent achievement.
So I walked into a room yesterday with 35 people from 23 different countries. They all sat with a packet of papers and a small American flag. For everyone in those chairs, that room in Arapahoe County was the culmination of a dream. From Ukraine to Mexico and Afghanistan to Spain, people who grew up around the world became Americans. Before they took the oath, the immigration officer asked everyone to make him a promise to bring with them to the United States the cultures and traditions of their home nations. He told our newest fellow citizens that is truly what makes America great. So with their right hands raised facing the flag, 35 people from 23 nations joined one country, including my mom. We grew up speaking Spanish and Catalan in my house, traveling to Barcelona, Spain whenever we could to see my family. Watching her take the oath, I thought of the Three Kings celebrations we used to go to as a kid, or the pan con tomate my grandma would make us every day for lunch, or the value instilled in me from a young age that family is more important than anything else. Every single person in that room had their own memories that flashed through their heads as their dream to become an American became a reality. Now those traditions, my traditions, are our country's traditions as well.
For a lot of people, 2023 was a year to turn over a new leaf, start fresh. Those new beginnings took a lot of forms. One Denverite turned things around by turning something around and around and around.
Try that again. I love interacting with people. There you go, putting smiles on faces. I am a big personality. My name is Shimon Ingram. Shimon! Like Michael Jackson. Anytime you want to remember my name, just think of Michael Jackson. Shimon! I've been side spinning for about 8 years now. As a young man, I hung out with the wrong crowd, got locked up, and had to turn my life around. This just fell on my lap after I got out of jail. Come on, Shimon! I found out about the competitive aspect after joining Arrow. They have a yearly competition. They've been doing it for 20 years now to rank the best sign spinner in the world. And when I say the world, I mean the world like Korea, Poland, Germany. Right now, I'm 14th in the world. I'm trying to be top 10, number one would be neat, but these guys are amazing. On the street, I want you more to look at the sign. The sign is the star when I'm on the street. Competition is the only time when we get to showcase what we do, and it's more about us and less about the sign. The sky is the limit. I want to be the champion, but yeah, I gotta stay humble. Wherever I place, I'll be happy with. A lot of people would not imagine what sign spinning can bring to the table. I've got to travel across the country. I also got to become a general manager. So now I run a couple markets and stuff like that. So it's been a life-changing opportunity. A lot of these guys can sign spin, but no one has the personality I have. Shimon!
Shimon plans to go to the World Sign Spinning Championships in Vegas next month. He'll compete against sign spinners from more than 50 cities and 15 different countries. One family had a whole block of homes wiped out in the Marshall Fire. They're rebuilding one by one.
I'm saying I'm coming home, but I was kind of like, am I really going to get there?
The Chavez family goes home next. Over the past 2 years, we've gotten to know several families in Boulder County who lost their homes in the Marshall Fire. It was the most destructive fire in Colorado history. Recovery has been slow going, but for some families, like the Chavez family in Old Town Superior who lost 5 homes, 2023 was a year filled with homecomings. Here's Angeline McCall.
So exciting. It's been a long time since the fire, you know.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. And you?
See ya.
You
Yeah,
too. Thank you for coming out.
You bet.
Thank you so much.
For such a close-knit community in Old Town Superior,
Buddy.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
this town has felt different.
How you doing? Just fine, just fine.
Different without neighbors and without the Chavez family since the Marshall fire.
How you doing?
I'm so happy for you. Woo! Congratulations.
Thank you.
For the past 14 months,
It's been a long process.
Ted, Elsie, and Carmen have wanted to be back in their homes.
I feel very honored that everybody showed up.
This is the first feeling of return.
So let's take our shovel, everybody with the shovel,
So we had
and we will take our block back.
For so long, Ted and his mom, Elsie, only had hope, but it didn't feel real.
This is better than a glimmer of light. Last time was just a little glimmer of light, but now yeah, we're heading forward. I feel like we're not going to get stopped anymore. It's that we're going to keep going. This is our healing year. We're going to heal now, and it's going to be better for us.
That's what we'll call our new chapter. That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so excited, dude. I can't stand it. Didn't even sleep last night.
Really?
2 months after the groundbreaking ceremony, Ted doesn't have to imagine his house anymore.
See the cabinets?
I see that. I see light at the end of the tunnel. You know, I'm saying I'm coming home, but I was kind of like, am I really going to get there? You know, at the back of my mind.
You'll watch when they start lifting it up. You'll see it. There it goes. Right on!
Now, the first modular home is here.
Yahoo! Oh my goodness!
I'm just happy for my son. He's going to have his home, and as long as he's happy, I haven't seen him so happy for a long time. So it's great.
Here comes the front door. It's almost here. It's almost there.
Ted's is the first house, then Carmen's, then Elsie's.
It's a joy that even if I'm not here yet, he's going to be here. My sister's going to be here, and I'm glad for them. I mean, I've had a long life, and I can wait.
Here it comes. It's going down. First one's down.
For over a year,
That's a Pradito. I love you.
they've held on to hope.
I told you that, but
Now, they don't need that hope anymore.
it's all good, Mom.
I know.
Elsie Chavez insisted on waiting for last. She was happy just to see her family move into their new homes. She moved into her modular place in August, 5 months after her son and her sister. 2023 was the year of the Nelly concert that wasn't.
There's going to be a lot of middle-aged women that are going to be disappointed by Nelly not showing up.
"2023 was the year that we finally got Nelly on the show. Not that Nelly. Steve Steger introduced us to DJ Nelly, a CU sophomore whose set at the Fox Theater in Boulder caused a bit of a dilemma.
It's a mix of house music, and we do more indie rock.
Local Boulder band Santa Ana Rodeo is going to rock the Fox Theater on March 10th for a good cause.
It's a little thing that we got put together through a fraternity event, all for charity.
$15 tickets that sold lightning fast. Hey, must be the money.
I think we have 20 left.
Yeah.
We're just wait, we want some of our friends to go.
Yeah.
It's all because of a promotion that made their co-headliner appear to be a big deal.
How'd you guys get Nelly to sign up for this thing?
Appear to be.
Our lead guitarist, his roommate is Nelly. So we played, Matthew Nelson, Nelly for short.
Normally I just have people call me Matthew unless
Matthew.
it's unless they're referring to my DJ persona.
Got it. So your DJ persona is
Nelly.
But not that Nelly.
Not the rapper.
Not the rapper, but a local DJ. He says his friends always tease him about the name, but
Never this serious of a mix-up.
a mix-up that fooled these ticket sites that advertised this show featuring college kids as a Nelly concert. Even used Nelly's picture. Then the date popped up on the St. Louis rapper's actual website.
We checked his website. It's just you literally just look up Nelly. And that's the first thing that comes up.
Yeah.
And then we go to tour dates, and it's March 10th, Boulder. We're Okay.
They were like, good gracious, that's bodacious.
So we were like, okay, wait, this might be a problem because there's going to be a lot of like middle-aged women that are going to be disappointed by Nelly not showing up.
The entertainment company that runs the Fox Theater told us today that ticketing bots didn't distinguish a subtle difference. Not that this Nelly is a white kid from Minnesota, but that his name uses 2 European L's with little swooshes. And the bots, even Nelly's own ticketing bot, got confused. Now DJ Nelly is trying to get the word out and prepared to improvise.
What do you do if you get on stage and there's like a raging mad crowd that's like, I want Nelly now?
I think I just have to start playing Nelly.
It is never too late to do what you love. 2023 was the year that we met Maggie McCloskey, a softball star at the age of 92. We caught up with Maggie and the rest of the Colorado Peaches softball team as their decades on the field paid off in some big recognition.
We are attending the Peach Bowl.
Yes.
Yeah, they called it the Peach Bowl.
Bowl.
I don't know if you'd call it a tournament or just a nice celebration. What are the Colorado Peaches?
What are they? A women's senior softball team.
They're an institution.
We're a mixture of age and ability. It began in 1992 with Chloe.
You know everybody on that picture? Nancy joined the Peaches in 1993, and she pitched and pitched and pitched until the 2 of us retired.
The Peaches would have died if it hadn't been for Maggie.
And there's Maggie. We have to give credit to Maggie for that. For carrying on the Peaches after we retired.
She's on.
There's a hit and a half.
They don't induct teams into the Hall of Fame. So I am honored to represent the Colorado Peaches.
The Huntsman World Senior Games.
The Huntsman's Hall of Fame. And it's well deserved.
To represent all the women on whose shoulders I'm standing, really. Yeah, on the back of our shirts it says, Peach, what does it say on the back of our shirts? Peaches forever. Oh, do we mean it?
It's just so much fun.
Atta girl! Way to go! Yes, it's just fun.
Yay!
Way to go.
The 80s plus Peaches took the gold medal in their division at the Huntsman World Senior Games in October. They were the oldest team at that competition. For 52 Fridays in 2023, we ended each week with our favorite question. What's your good news? Few stories last year touched me the way that the story of Ron and Elaine Chavez and their granddaughter moved me. Their good news, shared through the lens of photojournalist Chris Hansen, was a celebration of family, in whatever form it takes.
Today, she asked me about it. Bumpo, what is adoption? I told her, well, that means social services or somebody that can't come in and take you away. Me and my wife are probably the oldest couple here adopting.
Good news for me is that she is going to be our daughter, not just our great-grandbaby. That means a lot to me. It's bittersweet, unfortunately, but it means a lot to me.
Well, it's, to be honest with you, her mother passed away, okay, due to the fentanyl, I'll be honest. And her dad got incarcerated. They left a beautiful girl behind.
I'm so scared.
Don't be scared. The judge is nice.
What if they said that I'm not gonna be your child? What if they said if I'm gonna be your child?
And you believe this is in her best interest?
Yes.
And is there anything you'd like to say?
Mm-hmm. She's in a house full of love, you know.
All right, well, let me Let me make this official, okay? She is hereby adopted.
You're a candy.
Ouch.
Ouch, watch.
You're making me fall.
I'm so sorry, I just got excited.
I want a picture with you.
Okay.
Oh, she wants a picture.
Nice to meet you.
Happy, very happy. It's going to be a long process, but it's going to be beautiful.
Look at Auntie.
It'll be beautiful.
Who's ready to go to Candyland?
All right.
Me.
So you're gonna have.
Kira, you can come.
Okay, thanks.
Are you really gonna come?
What?
Are you really gonna come to Candyland with us?
I don't know where it is.
You're gonna have to follow us.
Okay.
Follow. Who's coming?
Oh, we gotta take one.
And that was my favorite story of the year. Thank you for spending some time with a few of the most memorable people that we met in 2023. Can't wait to see who we are going to meet along the way in 2024. If you know of a Coloradan anywhere with a story that's worth sharing, please let us know. I read each and every email that you send to next@9news.com. I hope this next year is a wonderful one for you. I'll see you next time.